How do you put a price on lives, on children, on families in a community? And I don't think you can. I think at the end of the day, when it comes to turning a blind eye to the activities taking place in a business like Theater X, the ones we've uncovered, or choosing our children, our families, and our community, then our children and our families and our community should win every single time.
Over the 22 years I've been involved, it's we appreciate your comments, and I think all this needed to be done. I know you all want to be on a regular board meeting. As you see, our business is kind of boring, but this was a better forum, I think, for you to speak.
But if I could, there were some other people that wanted to speak, but I know you're trying to be very sensitive to time. And there was so much more. There were so many more good things I was going to say. That I'm not going to. The one thing if I could, just a couple of closing thoughts, is that, one of the things is that we kind of heard in this process, and I know people were making the phone calls, and you got the people that have signed the petitions and just asking to please enforce the law and protect us from these kind of activities. We're not talking about a Playboy battle or something. We're talking about things that are just so far over the line. And I know one of the comments was made, well, but how many of those are from Clarksville? And, and I'm not from Clarksville, but boy, I sure shop here, I eat here, I do business here. And I can't imagine that any of the comments would be that I don't matter just because I'm not from Clarksville. This is our community. And what goes on there doesn't stop at some imaginary line on the map. It eats out. There's a reason the ordinance is in place, is because people do get hurt. It does cause harm. And it does matter to all of us at the end of the day. And I know that there are people from Clarksville who did sign it. I know people from Clarksville did call. And, I liken it to a toxic spill. I mean, if we had a huge toxic spill in Clarksville, and someone from Jeffersonville called you to tell you about it, that it was harming people that was on the Clarksville side, I can't imagine anyone would say, well, we don't care if you're from Jeffersonville. I mean, it hurts all of us, and we do have a toxic spill here, and we do have a very serious issue. And my last comment is this, it's not my goal. Our goal is to see the right thing done, and to be a partner and to work alongside, and if anything, be helpful in all of this. But it's not just some big, hey, enforce the law, and that's the only thing here. There are real lives being destroyed. I mean, there are real people being hurt, and we have people coming to us right now from that place that are begging us, please keep standing, because their lives have been destroyed. Marriages have actually absolutely gone under. People get sucked into a lifestyle of addiction. When you got a young man that stands in front of you and tells you what this place did to him, how he's lost everything, and he doesn't know what else to do, and now is actually trying to get help. That's something that sticks with you. And when he says, please stand, don't back down, please make sure that the right thing's done so that this doesn't happen to someone else. And when a young lady who says, I've been spat upon, I've been asked to do unbelievable things, and she doesn't think she has any self-worth at all, and thinks this is her only place that she can be in life, and get sucked up into it, and it's like a bondage, that sticks with you. And it matters. And I can't, I have children, and I look them in the eye, and I go, man, I know they got to have a different place. And we can't sit back and let this happen. And I want to make sure their landscape changes, and I think the people behind me do. And the thing is, I don't think these people out here tonight or across southern Indiana, I've heard very good things about a lot of you. I know you're family people, and good comments are made. And I don't think these people in any way, shape, or form have to be against you. I think this is a whole room full of people that want to be for you.
the only thing I want to say in conclusion is that, we've received your report. I've had a chance to look through it. You know that we have litigation going on this thing. Other than what's in your report, we're aware of other things that play into this as well that we cannot comment on publicly because of the litigation that's pending. The only thing I want to say is thank you for your comments and thank you for the work that you've done. And I have nothing else. I don't know if any of the council members.
Other people will speak.
This was not intended to be an open public forum.
How many people have through?
We had a couple of people that had planned to speak and had asked to be able to speak tonight. One is a Clarksville resident that asked to speak, and the other was a gentleman who actually lived through what this place did to him. But again, we were not aware of the time of the constraints, and we want to be respectful always. Yeah, and what we do. I guess, if there's at least walking out of here, I know for everybody involved, what seems to be happening is when we leave and then we go to our respective corners and then there's no more dialogue, it's hard you don't get a chance to help and support and cheer on because you don't really. Now, I'm fully aware that doesn't mean everybody gets to know everything that's going on in litigation. But at least if there was a way to know that, hey, the right thing's being done, we are looking to enforce the entire ordinance and address this effectively and address the concerns of everyone, that they don't want this going on in our community, there's a great way to do that. Whether that's come back together, whether that is something so that there is a partnership and we can work together.
Thank you.
Thanks for everybody coming out. We've had.
What are you guys thinking?
And I think the issue would be, do we come back here in 30 days and sit down with you and hear what's going on? And I think there has to be some accountability or some way to know what's going on, or otherwise everybody showing up with $3 for naught and having a chance to talk to you for naught.
The only thing I can tell you on that right now from the legal perspective is the next court date on this is May 20th. And we'll have our response to their motion to dismiss filed by that time. Of course, it'll be a public record, and you're welcome to pick up a copy of it, look at it. And if you want to contact me at that point, you're more than welcome to. I'll give you my card at the end of this.
Chris, my only concern there, though, is 7 months have gone by, and I know that you have the information, but it's still just the one citation for being open 24 hours and nothing to do with the activities taking place inside. So that's what's hard from this side of the table to know, is something really going to be done about the activities inside?
If you want a commitment tonight as far as something like that, Brian, we're not taking any votes. We don't do that in a work session.
I didn't ask for any votes. I'm just saying, how in the world can... I just think the assurance is that, hey, we're going to stand up and make sure that these kind of things aren't taking place in our community.
Well, you're asking for a commitment tonight. You want to know exactly what we're going to do, and we're litigating the matter, and that's all that I can tell you.
I don't think it's what.
The only issue, litigating the matter, though, is right now it's just the 24-hour, the one issue, right?
That's the one citation that's been issued, but it's a little bit bigger than that, actually.
Well, and I guess the only concern walking away, and I think everybody's wanting to cheer you on. And I don't think anybody's saying, hey, this is what's going to happen in litigation and this is the step. But I think if we walk away and then all that happens is the one citation and then there's a dismissal, it's been for naught. I mean, we've not addressed this issue as far as the horrendous activities that are taking place inside the business.
Brian, I'm not going to say anything further about the matter.
And again, I don't think that in no way, shape, or form, I don't think it has to be adversarial. I think everybody's been respectful. But I think, there ought to be an opportunity for people to know, what, we do want to stand up for the right thing. And we do want to enforce the whole ordinance, and we do want to make sure we address these activities that are taking place. Well, I mean, are we to walk away with no assurance that the right thing's going to be done?
I'm not
Do
going
you
to
want to enforce the ordinance?
Just enforce the ordinance.
With all the money we got for the police
I think
department.
we're finished here.
We make comments.
I mean, is it,
Open to that.
I just don't think it's that much to ask, but just, hey, we are taking this seriously and we're going to do this
We
right.
gave you the forum tonight, and now you're trying to push it further. And that, we gave you the opportunity to speak. You presented your side as was agreed, and the meeting's closed at this point.
Well, I mean, I don't think that anybody can take that any other way, then we're not going to enforce it.
Right.
And I mean, I think, again, I don't think anybody came in here, I certainly didn't come in here in an adversarial manner, and I think when it's a matter of working with the community, with the citizens, to just say, yes, we understand this is a terrible situation and we want to address it. And let's have a dialogue and make sure that that's happening. I don't see that as adversarial. I don't see that in any way asking too much. I think it's just saying, please, can we know the right thing's going to be done?
We know what our jobs are here, Brian, and we're doing.
Well, you know what I'm doing.